In this video, you'll learn how to create an interactive Bitmoji virtual classroom using Google Slides, and we'll do that right now. Hey, what's up y'all? This is Brian White and welcome back to Video Zoos. On this channel, we make weekly tutorials to help educators and creators spend less time making more videos. If that sounds like you, then smash that subscribe button now. Virtual backgrounds, virtual filters, now we've got virtual classrooms. Virtual classrooms are the latest trend for adding an element of interest to promote engagement during class meetings and assignments. And with the ability to integrate the Bitmoji Chrome extension, you can place your Bitmoji avatars directly into your classrooms. Not only is this just a dynamic looking presentation slide, it also comes packed full of features to create interactive content such as videos that play in the background, on-screen text, and external links. Lots of cool stuff to customize it to fit you. Now, to help jumpstart our effort in the process of building out these classrooms, I've compiled several virtual classroom templates you can download for free using the link in the description below. Next, let's jump into Google Slides and then create a new blank presentation. Once inside your slide, we'll click up here on Insert, hover over Image, then click on Upload from Computer. Then navigate to find the background image and click Open. Then go ahead and scale that background to meet all the edges. And if you don't download the template pack, you can find floor and wall backgrounds in the image search. Next, we'll integrate our Bitmoji into our slide by clicking up here on the Bitmoji extension icon. Search for any emote you want. I'll type in the word full to locate a full body portrayal. This one with the hearts will do. Go ahead and right click on that emote and click copy image. Then jump back into Google Slides and paste that image. Now our avatar is in the slide. Now I don't want the hearts in there, so I'll right click on the image and select crop. Then crop out the hearts down to my head area, then click out of it to apply the effect. Now I like having the avatar here on the screen as I build this to help compare it to the size of other elements we're about to bring into the slide. Now we can start customizing our classroom. We'll start with the big items first, the biggest typically being a large chalkboard or whiteboard. So let's add a whiteboard to our wall. To do this, click up on Insert, then click on Shape, then Shapes, then select the rectangle shape. With that tool selected and using your mouse, simply draw a rectangle on the screen. Then use the handles to size and position it to your liking on the wall. Next, click up here on Format, then Borders and Lines, then Border Weight, and select 4 pixels, and make the border color black. We'll edit what goes inside this whiteboard in just a minute, but now we can start customizing our space with furniture and decor items. We'll click back up here on Insert, then Image, then Search the Web. When we're looking for items to appear in our classroom, it's important that we're looking for images without a background. To assist this, always use the key phrase transparent to start your search. So let's type out transparent bookcase. And here we go. This one right here will do. Click to select it, then click down here to insert the image into our slide. Then we can scale and position the bookcase accordingly. Let's go ahead and throw a rug on the floor. We'll search transparent rug. Find one that works and insert it into the slide. Then we'll size and reposition the rug onto our floor. Now when I place the rug, you can see it's covering up my feet like this. So let's select the Bitmoji, right click it, then hover over Order, then bring to front. Now I am on top of the rug. Let's insert some greenery. I'll search transparent plant, and this one down here will do. I'll position it over here, and we'll finish up with a transparent clock and place this above our bookcase. Alright, now we have our virtual classroom with our Bitmoji avatar. Now I'll show you some of the interactive elements featured on Google Slides. We can first add some text to our whiteboard. Click up on Insert, click on the text box, and draw out our text box on our whiteboard. Now we can click inside and type out what we want and format the text up here. Now let's go ahead and grab an image I have of my guide and paste it onto our whiteboard. Next, we're going to add a button that we can make clickable. So we're going to add a rounded rectangle, size it appropriately, then click on text box and type in Get Access Now. Then highlight all that text, right click it, then click on Link and paste in our link. And there you go. Now you have a clickable whiteboard. Okay, next let's add a virtual TV to our wall by way of a YouTube video. We'll click on Insert, then Video, and paste in our video URL, select it, and insert it. We can resize and position it to fit over in this area right here. We'll go ahead and add a border to it to create some separation. We can select the video, then click up here on Format, then Border and Lines, and increase the border weight to 4 ticks. And so when people see your virtual classroom on the front end, they'll actually be able to click into that video and play it directly from the slide. Now these are just some of the interactive features to get you started. Now we have a full virtual classroom ready to share. Now this can be rather confusing because there is a share icon here on the screen that allows you to share the editable presentation. And that's not what you want. You want people to be able to review your slide as an interactive presentation. To do this, click up here on File, then click down here on Publish to Web. In this window, select to start slideshow as soon as the player loads, then copy the link it provides. Now paste that link into a new browser window and boom, there is your interactive virtual classroom where viewers can click on certain elements in the room, including that video player. Now share that link in your Google Classroom, Google Meet, or anywhere online for that matter. Check out this video next to learn how to use virtual backgrounds in Google Meet. Once again, thanks for watching Video Zeus, where we help you spend less time making more videos.